Well, this coming Monday, we are expecting big news from the president as the White House unveils new climate change measures. This administration says these will be a historic step forward towards fighting global warming. But the Chamber of Commerce says they come at an annual cost of $50 billion and the loss of an estimated 250,000 jobs a year, many of those coming from the coal industry. Remember this?
If somebody wants to build a coal-powered plant, they can. It's just that it will bankrupt them.
Well, you can't say he's not a man of his word. Mark Thiessen is a former presidential speechwriter, Washington Post columnist, and fellow with the American Enterprise Institute. The president's come under a lot of fire for saying things that are later dubbed untrue. That doesn't happen to be one of them, Mark.
Yeah, he's finally said held up since 2008. It's amazing. I mean, look, it would be one thing if we were in the midst of a Reagan-like recovery, if he was presiding over a Reagan-like recovery to do something like this. But this first quarter of this year, we had 0.1% economic growth. Let me repeat that, 0.1. I mean, that's almost a contraction. And so, last year we grew at 1.9%, which is absolutely pathetic. That's less than half of what we grew under Ronald Reagan. So why are we not growing? The economy's not growing because regulations are growing. And now he's about to unleash the mother of all regulations. These carbon regulations, as you said, are going to cost the economy $50 billion a year. They're going to cost, according to the Chamber of Commerce, 224,000 jobs a year between now and 2030.
He said, well, he denies those figures, first of all, disputes them, but also says that it's about clean air. He's trying to reduce these emissions, and he believes this is the way to do it.
By raising everybody's electricity costs by $17 billion a year. That's how he's going to do it. The way to, if you really want to get cleaner air, the way to do it is have a growing economy where the growing economy produces technology that allows you to have cleaner air.
The
way to do it is not through government regulation.
Didn't they try to get the U.S. Congress, the people's representatives, to weigh in on this?
Well, exactly right. I mean, what happened was, in 2010, the president actually tried to pass cap-and-trade legislation, and the Democratic Senate killed it. Remember, in his first 2 years in office, he had control of both the House and the Senate. Right. And the Senate Democrats killed it. And so now he's doing this by executive fiat. He's basically implementing a cap-and-trade plan without the trade, just the cap, through executive action.
He's got a lot of promises to live up to there, though, Mark, because not only did he promise to bankrupt the coal industry, but he also said he was going to, this is the moment when the rise of the oceans is going to stop, and so he's got a lot to do. He's only got a couple years left. I got to shift gears with you for a minute because your old pal Jay Carney has apparently decided to leave today, and I don't know whether that was an attempt to announce it today to sort of take attention off of the Shinseki resignation or vice versa. But Carney's gone. Your thoughts?
Well, I think it was about time. I think he jumped the shark when he tried to dismiss the Rhodes emails by saying they had nothing to do with Benghazi. That's the moment he went from Obama Flack to Baghdad Bob.
but do you think that this is clearly Carney's move, right? I mean, there's no way that the administration said it's time for you to go. The president was saying he's one of his closest friends.
Oh, I'm sure it's his time to go, and I'm sure he's going to go out and find a very lucrative way to spend more time with his family in a very lucrative way. But look, being White House spokesman is a really tough job. It's really tough to be a spokesman when you keep getting sent out to tell lies. And the lies go on if I had been him, I would have quit after the "you can keep your plan" thing came through. But apparently he kept going, and I think it's time for him to go. He's no Dana Perino.
The business of we didn't change a single talking point.
Yes,
it was
exactly.
It was so on tape and it was played everywhere. In any event, Mark, good to see you.
Good to see you, Megan. Thanks.